Alright, YouTubers, welcome back. My name's Dave.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
And you found Do It Yourself, Do It Right, and I got my American hat on. American flag hat on, I should say. And, well, yeah, should have my Nissan hat on, but it's packed away. Somewhere. In the garage, in the house, in the truck, somewhere. As you can see, we're getting ready to haul some stuff. We're gonna see how well this little Nissan Frontier can haul 2 motorcycles, a toolbox, and a whole bunch of other crap. So let's get into it. For those of you that are just catching my channel for the first time and you want to figure out or find out how well the truck hauls, just kind of fill you in a little bit. I'm in New York. I'm moving to Georgia, or I'm moving back to Georgia. I got a garage full of stuff, motorcycles, cars, trucks, you name it. And I got a house full of furniture. And well, this is the first trip heading south. As you can see, got a bunch of boxes, trunk, my toolboxes, because I'm going to need my tools. I'm going to be a pool mechanic. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel every 2 weeks. I'm taking a 2-week on, 2-week off job with the company I work for, which is Air Methods. And they're going to send me all over the Southeast working on helicopters. And, well, my first stint is in like 4 days. So it is evening time, bright and early. Actually, it's going to be dark 30. It's going to be dark when I leave out of here in the morning, so I can get to Georgia. So anyways, the truck, as you can see, she's squatting a little bit. I got some more stuff in there. I got some more tools, my clothes, just a whole bunch of stuff in here. In the cab, it's got plants in it, and a suitcase and some other here and there kind of items. Didn't want to leave my plants, I don't want them to die, so I'm gonna take them back to Georgia with me. But you can see it's pretty heavy. The truck is, she's squatting a little bit. And I did have to go and flip my hitch around because it was sitting lower, and I wanted to ride nice and level. Now, I wasn't a load master in the military. I was a helicopter mechanic, but I have the trailer loaded down nice and level. I shouldn't say level. The weight is distributed nice and evenly, and I got the motorcycles up front and all some more heavy tools and stuff in the back. And well, now that I have it hooked up to the truck, I can't really show you, but before, when it was on the little tripod thing, I could literally just go to the back of the trailer, put my foot on it, and pull back just a little bit, and I could get the tongue to come up off the ground. So what that tells me is that the weight is nice and even. It's evenly distributed, so therefore it's not putting too much weight on the back of the truck, pushing the truck down, and it's not too tail heavy, which is dangerous. Pull the back end of the truck up, and then you get the whole trailer swervy thing if you lose control. So I do have a little bit of brain knowledge. You don't want it tail heavy, you don't want it too nose heavy, you want it nice and level, and that's what I was after. I did want to put more boxes in between the bikes, but I feel as though if I did that, it would make it even more nose heavy. So I have to make trips anyways. No sense of overloading you know, making the trailer dangerous. I mean, I have my 2 Forever bikes. I know I have the covers on them now because it was sprinkling. These are my 2 Forever bikes. They're coming with me first. That's my CB360 that I built. That's Charlene. You guys know if you're with me. If you're new, like I said, you can go check out a whole bunch of my other videos. I got videos on the motorcycles, the truck, a whole bunch of different stuff. My likes, dislikes on the truck, if you want to find that video, link to that one over here. The truck, I have not really towed much with it, other than, you know, some small stuff that I couldn't fit in the back. I put it on a trailer, drove it around. So I haven't really weighed it down and towed with it. So this will be the first go around, and it's 1,000 miles. It's 1,000 miles from nowhere. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but anyway, you get the point. It's gonna be a long haul, and I'm gonna check in with you. I'm gonna show you how everything hopefully doesn't move. Hopefully everything stays the way it's supposed to. I really do not like this drive. And unfortunately, the way that I typically go is it's going to take it takes me out towards the western part of North Carolina, and with the hurricane and all the damage and destruction with the hurricane, I'm actually going to take a different route. I'm gonna jump across in Virginia and then run down 95. I don't like running down 95. People go 100 miles an hour down through 95, but I want to stay away from the destruction and the damage, and I don't want to get in the way. I understand that 77, they say it's fine, but I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to congest the area any more than what it already is with emergency personnel and all that other good stuff. So I'm going to take a little different route. I'm going to go down 88, Interstate 88 to 81. I'm going to run all the way down into Virginia. I'm going to hop across on 17. I've taken this route 100 times. I can drive it with the back of, you know, I know it like the back of my hand. Jump on 95 and just head down 95. But it's not the route that I like, but that's the route that I'm going to take. So I'll see you in the morning. All right, folks, it's 4:30 in the morning. Got the load all uncovered. I had to put a tarp over it because it started to rain pretty good yesterday evening. Didn't want all the boxes and all the stuff in the boxes to get wet. Got the truck warming up. I don't know about y'all, but I like to let the truck warm up before I start really get going. Long distances, get everything going. You know, just so you know, I did check the oil and all the fluid levels yesterday. I don't want anybody thinking that I'm just jumping in the truck and rolling out. But yeah, we're ready to roll. My first stop, I'm gonna stop before I actually get on the interstate, check the load, make sure the straps are all good, and then I'm gonna start heading southwest. 88 goes from Albany, New York, all the way down to Binghamton. And that's where I pick up Interstate 81, and I'm gonna roll down 81. Well, now until I get right into Virginia, and then I'm gonna jump across. So it's gonna be a long 1,000 miles. Actually, it's about 1,040 miles now because I'm in Johnstown, not in Scary. Let's get going. I'm getting ready to get on the interstate. Figured I'd stop and check the load. I'm gonna use the light because I forgot a flashlight. I use the light from my GoPro to check everything. Got my jack strapped here just in case I gotta change a tire, which I hope I don't. Everything doesn't look like anything moved. I will say that for most of the travel over the hill, down the hill, and well, we're not going to Grandma's house.
Look at you cracking jokes, you cool little cucumber.
The the rear end collision light kept flashing. So I don't know if the truck needs to learn that it's you know, towing a load, but it kept flashing and now it's out. So hopefully that's not a all day, the whole travel occurrence thing. I did turn off like the rear parking thing and all that kind of good stuff, so hopefully hopefully that light doesn't keep blinking. So if you guys know anything about that light, put it in a comment below, because I don't have time to sit and look at the owner's manual right now. And the truck's running fine, seems to have pulled it over the mountain okay. I think the trailer might be a little heavy, but not too crazy. Was kind of pushing it around a little bit, but I'm talking about mountain roads up and down and around. So interstate driving should be all right. So let's hop on 88 and keep on trucking. All right, guys, I've stopped in beautiful Pennsylvania. A little chilly. Probably should have, you know, kept a hoodie out, but whatever. It'll be warmer once I get a little further south. Stopped to get gas and to use the bathroom, and I got to readjust the weight distribution on the trailer. It's too tail heavy. It's making the trailer is going like this whenever you try to make a, you know, turn or pass or do whatever. So I thought, you know, I had it pretty even. Turns out that it's not. So gonna have to adjust that. The truck, if you thought the gas mileage was bad just driving around town, well, going 65 to 70 down the road with the truck, or with the trailer and the truck loaded down, I'm getting about 17 miles to the gallon. That's on average. Up the hill, I literally just stopped looking at the gas gauge counter thing. I've really went about, I don't know, a couple hundred miles, and I've already needed gas. So yeah, there you go, there's the truck. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and try to redistribute some weight. I think I'm gonna take the toolbox and put it up front here. That's a good 100 pounds at least further up here. So let me go ahead and knock that out and get back on the road. All right, so I took that heavy toolbox, moved it there, as you can see, got her strapped down pretty well, moved some other stuff that was over here, moved it up into the box. Now for you mathematicians, you guys could probably figure out the weight difference that I just did, means I went from that part of the fulcrum to now this part of the fulcrum. I was never good in math, so if you guys know, we'll just estimate that was 100 pounds, and we moved it 4 feet from the axle that way to 4 feet to the axle this way. Be a fun little thing. See if anybody can figure that out. I probably should know weight and balance, being some aircraft mechanic, but that's a lot of math for this morning. All right, so I'm gonna jump back in the truck, get back on Interstate 81, and keep hauling south. Hopefully I can get down into Maryland, Virginia, maybe, on this tank of gas. Maybe not, because I got a few hills I gotta climb. So all right, let's get back to getting. Been stuck in traffic for like the last hour. It's been good times. Got a tractor trailer that's flipped over up here. So I read a news report. It's actually like a trailer full of paint. Flipped over. It's all over the ground. I don't know how that wide load truck behind me is going to get through here, but good for him. Oh yeah, totally flipped over on its side. That's a bad day. Oh man, he came across the median and came from the other side. Now once the traffic clears, which it has, this is where people act stupid and they want to drive 95 bazillion miles an hour down the road, so maybe I can get through Maryland. Back in beautiful, humid Georgia. I'm just outside of Savannah. I'm actually in a little town called Pooler. I got in late last night. There was a lot of traffic, a lot of construction, a bunch of slowdowns. There was an accident, as you saw. So I went ahead and unloaded the trailer right quick. Like, there's always a chance of rain down here in Georgia, so wanted to knock that out real quick. I also had to clean out the garage so I could put my bikes in there. So my final thoughts on how the Nissan tows. And well, let me just say that it's not the greatest. If you go back and watch my other video where I compare, or when I talk about my likes and dislikes, I'm gonna add this one to the dislike list. And I dislike towing with this vehicle. Maybe if I just had two bikes, it probably would have been fine. But being that I had two bikes and a full trailer, the back is still full, I think it was just too heavy. The trailer felt like it was pushing the truck around. The truck didn't feel like it had you know, good enough brakes to really slow me down. I actually alternated my route. I took a route that I haven't taken in a while because it's flatter ground, so I didn't have to worry about hills and stuff. So I took an alternate route, and you know, I just I didn't feel comfortable going over 70 miles an hour with the way the trailer was and the truck, and you know, so if you have this truck and you plan on, you know, towing something long distance, I don't think I would recommend it. I think if the truck was a little bigger, you know, full-size truck's obviously going to pull better. I thought that the truck with the V6, I thought I had enough, you know, for lack of better terms, I thought I had enough ass to get the job done, but it's just a little too small. Another complaint is I was only getting 13.6 miles to the gallon. I know that it didn't get great gas mileage around town. I knew it wasn't going to get great gas mileage on the road, but 13.6, I mean, come on, we're talking 454 big block Chevys in the 80s got 13.6 miles to the gallon on when you're hauling stuff. Why can't this thing get a little bit better? I don't know. The other thing is I was only getting 275 miles out of a tank. Now the tank is small, gas mileage is not great, so you know, it was like, it felt like I was stopping every couple of hours. Really, that's what it was. I was stopping every couple of hours to get gas, and when you're driving 1,000 miles, that's not great. You're driving 1,000 miles and you can't go over 70. It's just, you know, felt like I was back in the 50s if I was ever in the 50s. So my lasting thoughts is, it's a good truck, around town truck. It is not a great towing, long distance, heavier loads, I should say. I'm sure it'll tow one bike or two bikes fine with nothing in the bed. I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure it's wonderful. But if you're gonna load it down, not great. So let this be a warning to anybody that's towing heavy stuff with a little Nissan Frontier. Not safe, not a great idea. I'm probably not going to do it again. I'm probably, for the next load, I'm probably going to fly to New York, rent a U-Haul and a trailer, and then drive the rest of the stuff back that way, because that's how much I didn't like that drive with this truck and trailer with motorcycles and heavy stuff. So if you like my videos, you like this kind of stuff, you like the Nissan stuff, you like the motorcycle stuff, the old car, the Mustang, forgot about it, Mustang's over there, look at that. Yeah, look, she's good. I got a video coming with the Mustang. I got a bunch of covers. Gonna do some comparison videos. Stay tuned for that one. So, you know, like you guys do it at the end of my videos. Like, tag, share, follow, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Like always. Till next time. Thanks a lot. It is not that hot. But I definitely feel like I'm getting bugged out here this morning. It is definitely muggier than upstate New York.